Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tyler and today we are going to be planting lemon seeds and avocado seeds. This is my first time attempting to grow a tree. I did the paper towel in a bag method for all of the seeds. So I have one organic avocado right here, one not organic avocado, and a couple lemon seeds I got from a lemon from a friend. I know there are different methods into growing trees from seed. I tried the toothpick method with the avocado seeds, like sticking the toothpick around the avocado, suspending it above some water, and nothing happened with that. And then I know there's another method where you can just plant the avocado seed directly into the soil. I didn't try that. I just did the water method and then the bag method. And this one actually worked. I'll show you what it looks like right now.
So before I show you what the avocado seed looks like, I want to show you the process that I used to sprout the avocado. I don't know why I'm cutting the avocado like this, but you would just cut it like you would normally cut open an avocado. And I just pulled out the pit and I was just trying not to stab it with my knife. I just washed the pit, rolled it up in a wet paper towel, and put the date on the bag. I did not squeeze any of the air out of the bag. I just closed it up and I kept it underneath my kitchen sink. I did have to change the paper towel every once in a while if I thought about it. If the paper towel gets dry, then your seed won't germinate, or if it gets moldy, that's not good as well.
So for the avocados, I'll tell you right now that the non-organic one is winning. It's doing the best. It looks like this. Let me try to get in close so you can see it. So this is its root system right here. These are its roots. And then this part right there, that little nub, is what's going to turn into the tree. As you can see, the roots are growing up instead of down, which is why I need to get it into soil. I need the roots to start growing down, and so the tree can form. And then the organic one is not, I mean, it's growing, it's just growing a lot slower. Today is March 2nd of 2022. I planted these December 18th of 2021. And so this is how far they've gotten now. So it's taken quite a while, but the organic one is barely starting to form roots. Like, you might not even be able to see inside of there. It's barely forming roots right now, but I am going to put it in soil anyway, and hopefully that kind of speeds things along a little bit. We'll see. And then as for the lemon seeds, I tried to germinate 4, only 2 germinated. And this is what one of them looks like right there. You can see that it's already trying to form leaves. This one right here has a nice root, and then this little curvy thing right here, that is a leaf trying to form. So the avocados might still be okay if I did leave them in with the wet paper towel and in the bag for a little while longer, but the lemon seeds, since it's already forming leaves, I want to get it in soil now so it doesn't die. The soil that I'm going to use is just a standard potting soil, and then I'm also going to add compost into it, so I'll just do a kind of a half and half mixture of those two. The pots I'm going to use are just old nursery pots that I had lying around. I cleaned them so I don't have to worry about any bacterial or fungal disease. I don't know how susceptible these are to any kind of bacterial or fungal diseases. So I just want to minimize any chance of those. The potting mix I'm using is Dr. Earth. I've used this brand before. It's what I have in these pots back here with my lettuce. I'm going to fill majority of the pot up with the potting soil, and then I'm going to mix in, I got some bagged compost, which is also the Dr. Earth brand. I haven't used bagged compost before, but I thought I would give that a shot. I almost forgot that I also have a bag of worm castings, so I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit in there as well. I'm gonna do that same thing with the 2 other pots, and I'll meet you guys back in a second. Now that my soil is all prepped and prepared, I like to water my soil before I plant in it. So I'm going to water all of this. And the reason I like to do this is because I don't want any dry spots in my soil. I want to make sure that the roots are getting the appropriate amount of water. And so I always water my soil before I plant anything in it, and then when I do plant it in it, I go back over it again with more water. So that way I just have a better idea that the soil is fully getting saturated. I'm just gonna water it on the table because why not? All of these do have draining holes, so you'll be able to see the water running out. That is also a good marker that your soil is getting fully saturated. And I'm gonna water them and let them drain a few times, just so the water can really work its way down. So the water is draining, so I'm not worried about dry spots in my soil. I believe that it's pretty moist and the roots are going to get adequate amount of water. And then now we just have to plant the seeds. I'm going to make a well, kind of a hole, dig a hole in the middle of the soil, just like that. And then I don't want the avocado seed all the way buried, but I want the roots all the way buried. This one's a little bit tricky because the roots are they're growing upwards, but I want that part to be able to grow straight up. I'm just trying to figure out the best way to bury it because I don't want to mess up the roots at all. I want the roots to stay intact and to continue growing. So that is how I buried it. I kind of just pushed the roots down to the side and then just tucked it in a little bit. And so now it can grow into a tree. Put that off to the side. And I'll do my other avocado. I've seen some people peel the skin off of it, but I don't know, I just left my skins on. Even this one, the skin was on, but just being in the bag and being in the paper towel, the skin rubbed off. And it still germinated. So I just make a hole like that, stick that straight down like that, and then bury it like that, and then I'm done. For the lemon trees, I'm just going to plant both the seeds in the same pot. Just kind of space them out a little bit. Roots always facing down. Make my little hole. Plop that right in there without compacting the roots too much. And there goes one. And then same thing for the other one. I do want that leaf to start getting some light, so I'm going to leave that right above the soil. And hopefully that'll straighten out as it grows. If you would like to see progress on these babies, please stay tuned. This will be kind of like a fruit tree series to see if I can get these things to actually turn into anything. So stay tuned for more videos to come. I almost forgot to water them again. I always want to water one more time. Make sure the seed stays wet. And a quick update on those peas and cabbages that we planted last time. Oh wow. This is my first time actually picking up the container, and these roots, these are ready to be planted out. But here are the peas. Only 5 plants popped up. That's all right. That's more than me and my family need. But I want to plant extra just in case low germination, which in this case, yeah, I mean, it was actually 50-50 germination on this. With these roots dangling out like that, I want to get these into a pot like immediately. I don't want to damage those roots. We planted out 4 cells of cabbages, about 2 to 3 cabbages each, and only one little one germinated, which that's fine. I'm gonna plant some more in a few weeks. I just wanted to plant some stuff, get my hands back into the soil. So I'm happy with my one little baby cabbage, and I am very happy with this. I don't like that it's growing outside the pot now because I don't want to damage the roots, but I'm happy to know that these are ready to be planted on out. I almost forgot to mention that these fruit trees will not stay outside. I'm going to continue to care for them in my house. When they were in the plastic bags, I kept them underneath my sink. And these will not, they won't stay underneath my sink, but they're gonna stay inside my house in a well-lit area until they get big enough to where I can move them outside. So stay tuned on these fruit trees. I will plant these out very shortly, and the cabbage still has a long way to go. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Bye.